will never do that.
For Ryan, the truth is it doesn't matter because he's too disciplined to let the weight or the next day weigh-in be a problem for him.
You think it's just a working out thing, but it's more of a mental battle. And Ryan's so accustomed to it at this point that I truly don't believe it's going to affect him in any way. He just has a mission and he knows what he needs to accomplish.
It's pretty much the same process getting down to 140. For him not to do this other than he's terrified of what I could do. This is one thing I want to make clear to people. This is not me complaining. This is just me showing his integrity as a champion. If you're not afraid, then what's 4 pounds?
You know, for any type of athlete, you know, for any type of person, it's a full body workout. It's very intense. So yeah, I mean, I've been seeing, you know, a lot of the NBA's, you know, stars and players incorporating boxing. The gym I train at, I'm always running into.
Ryan Garcia trains relentlessly inside camp, running miles daily, sharpening speed, power, and focus while preparing for a tough Mario Barrios showdown.
It's over now. That energy! He's getting destroyed. He's getting destroyed. 14. 15. I don't care about the story no more. It's coming to an end. It's done. It's finished. Put in stake in it. Done. No more story. You had a good run, like I told him. It was a nice little cute story. It's over with now.
It's over.
I got a longer story. That's the difference. His chapter's done. He had a fun little one, a little cute one. He did good for his city. But it's over now. It's done. Him. Everything about him. I don't like him. He don't like me. I don't need anything. I just know I'm destroying him. That's it. I don't like him. He don't like me. I don't need him. I'm ready. I'm coming in there to conquer him. Everything he thinks he believes in me, he gonna see something else. Everything he thinks, I'm showing him something new. He don't know.
Garcia pushes his cardio hard, running long distances daily, building stamina, agility, focus, strength, and discipline for the intense Barroso World title fight.
Reaching a level that surpasses any level that we've reached in previous camps, to continually improve and get better every day.
We'll eat breakfast today.
Yes.
Starbucks mocha?
Mm-hmm.
Have you your yogurt today or no?
I ordered it, but for some reason they took my order.
He stays strict with nutrition planning, eating clean, balanced meals, and following expert advice to stay lean, fit, powerful, and focused for peak fight performance.
You don't know how many miles I can run. He's not crazy like me. You don't f***ing think like me. He f***ing calls it corny. I f***ing believe all this shit. Kim. Javante f***ing Davis. Kim. Him. Kim. This f***ing bum. I'm gonna make him believe my story. I'm gonna make him believe. You don't know shit. Got it.
He balances rigorous workouts with meaningful time at home with family, giving mental calm and strength needed for peak competition readiness.
My impact is to hold yourself as a champion, and what that means is to hold yourself to truth and to do things with honor. That's what a champion is. That's what a great leader is. So that's what I want to show people, that I'm that guy. He's not. Oh, man. Want to play with the ball?
Balance is important during training camp. Nutrition, training, sleeping, and most importantly, family.
Try to shoot it. Ah! No!
Oh, man!
Meanwhile, Mario Barrios stays passionate about boxing, driven by family support, grinding through hard work daily, and showing dedication, discipline, and relentless determination.
I started boxing at the East Side Boys and Girls Club. My mom, she's the one who took me and my older sister. That's where we had started, and we stayed in the area growing up boxing for a couple years. I wasn't always like the best fighter, but I mean, I stayed with it and I stayed persistent, and eventually it became a passion of mine. I won my first national tournament at like 13, and that's kind of when I think that passion like really like started. And after that was when I really started to like dedicate myself to the sport. I really started trying to like learn as much as I could. Turned pro when I was 18. And from there, you know, things kind of just took off. I mean, I've been able to accomplish a lot, you know, for myself with this.
Mario Barrios trains closely with his coaches, sharpening technique, building strength, correcting mistakes, and developing smarter strategies for every fight.
To sell the fight by, you know, being somebody that I wasn't. I know who I was. I knew what I was capable of with my skills when I step in the ring. That's all that I had to know about myself. But I've always said, you know, I think boxing is a great workout, you know, for any type of athlete, you know, for any type of person. It's a full body workout. It's very intense. So yeah, I mean, I've been seeing, you know, a lot of the NBA's, you know, stars and players incorporating boxing. The gym I train at, I'm always running into, you know, Keldon Johnson. Super cool dude just to be around, you know, and just to like share that like knowledge as well, because, you know, he's trying to learn. Me and Keldon had started following each other just like on Instagram maybe a year or two ago, and then he had always, you know, shown support, and of course him being on the Spurs, and I had always supported him.
Mario Barrios says he is hungrier than ever this time, motivated to prove himself, pushing harder, training longer, and chasing victory.
I'm looking to get back in the ring sometime around fall time. You know, I'm hungrier than ever. My last two fights, you know, I was the headliner for a Showtime pay-per-view, which is huge, you know, for myself, you know, for my career, and just, you know, everything that I have put into this, you know, since I first started.
At the press conference, Mario Barrios emphasized his focus and readiness for the February 21st fight. Barrios expresses respect for Ryan Garcia's dedication, acknowledging that Garcia will be 100% prepared. Hearing this motivates him even more, reinforcing his determination to leave no excuses in the ring. He promises fans that when he steps into the ring, he never quits, always giving his best. Barrios assures that both fighters are committed to delivering a thrilling fight, highlighting his relentless work ethic and the high-quality performance boxing fans can expect on fight night.
I'm the ringmaster. The ringmaster.
The payaso. But, I mean, yeah, you know, the fight's set, you know, February 21st. Y'all know what I bring every time I step in there. You know, that they said that, you know, that he's focused, that, you know, that we're going to get a Ryan that's 100%. And, you know, that makes me happy to hear. So, you know, when I will pizzazz on the 21st, there ain't going to be no excuses. But yeah, you know, like you said, y'all know what I get. I mean, y'all know what y'all get when I step in the ring. I don't quit on my knee. You know, I always, you know, go out there and...
he said the same thing, literally line for line.
Anyways.
He got it to work.
You're going to get it. Like, for the boxing fans are going to get a great fight. And, you know, this ain't the fight that you guys want to miss. Thank you.
Mario Barrios and trainer Joe Goosen appear completely locked in ahead of the Ryan Garcia fight. With sharp focus and calm confidence guiding camp, Goosen explains that nothing is being taken for granted. He refuses to assume Garcia will repeat old mistakes and instead prepares Mario for the strongest and most disciplined version possible. The goal is simple and serious. Train for the best opponent, not the weakest version. Goosen also speaks about stability in boxing, saying consistency with a trainer builds rhythm, trust, and growth, while constant changes can slow progress unless the connection is missing. For Barrios, this matchup carries extra weight. After becoming champion through elevation and enduring tough draws, he wants validation. A clear win over a big name like Garcia would silence doubts and prove belonging at the top. This fight is not about labels. It is about earning respect the hard way inside the ring.
Don't look back and count on him making the same mistakes he made in the last fight. I want to train Mario to face the best Ryan Garcia that he can possibly be.
Now, in your viewpoint, is it a mistake to jump around trainers as much? Does it hurt a guy? Does it help a guy?
Well, stability in boxing is a valued commodity. You know, especially if you're winning. You know, you don't fix it if it's not broken, right? But sometimes you can have a relationship with the trainer that, you know, just doesn't click for you, and you recognize that, and you may want to, you know, change.
I feel like especially in, you know, today's age of boxing, you know, like I said, where people are very quick to write you off, you know, regardless, you know, if you got yourself into that position or not. Like I said, I got into that position, you know, by beating Ugas for the interim, and then I was elevated when Crawford moved up, and of course, me as a fighter, you know, like nobody wants to be elevated as a champion, right? You always think about you winning the title, you know, against the champion, in whatever fashion, but you always imagine yourself, you know, beating the champion. But again, you know, that's just where, you know, boxing is today, and regardless, I'm still very proud of that position that I was able to get myself in. But yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, having a very like I said, a very clear victory over, you know, a dangerous, you know, tough opponent, you know, who's trying to, you know, take my title.
Chris Algier reflects on Ryan Garcia's upcoming fight, saying, "It's not necessarily deserved, but it happens, and in business, it works." He acknowledges that although fans have known about this matchup for weeks, it's now official, requiring renewed discussion. Algieri admits the welterweight division is stirring, and the implications for the winner, especially if it's Ryan, are huge. However, Ryan remains a major question mark. Supremely talented, yet inconsistent. Algieri references Rolly Romero, once expected to dominate but ultimately defeated, illustrating the unpredictability of boxing. Ryan is an absolute wild card. Any prediction could be wrong.